Hi, I'm Arloa Rustin, and today we're breaking down the Remi Sit. Now this move is easiest if you have a lot of hip mobility, if you can take your hips all the way out to the side. If you can't, that's totally fine. You can still do this move. It just might be a little bit more painful on that bottom foot. So, Remi Sit, this is what it looks like. So before we try this actually up the pole and on the pole, we're going to start as usual at the base of the pole and just get used to the positioning of our legs in relation to the pole. So what I want you to do is come down to the base of the pole and you're going to squat down. I'm going to show you a side view so you can see the angle of my legs. So we're going to sandwich the pole between our legs, knees on one side, over on the other side. We're going to try and get a 90-degree angle between our thighs and the pole, and we're just going to cross one leg over the other knee. Here, you want to try and get as close to a 90-degree angle here as well. You're not going to stay in the 90-degree angle for the Remi Sit, but the higher you can get this while you're getting positioned, the easier the move is going to be. So come back down, and this time we're going to actually get our knee pit on the pole before we cross over. So try that. Try it on both sides. See if you have a preferred side where you're able to get that foot higher than the other side. And remember, get it in the knee pit, because that's what we're going to be doing when we're in the Remi Sit. So while you're playing around with this, you're going to want to remember to keep your hips back as far away from the pole as possible in order to get that knee pit all the way on the pole when you get into position. So play around with that for a little bit. Maybe identify which leg might feel a little better than the other leg. We always have one. Doesn't mean I don't want you to try both, because I do. But I want you to figure out which one feels maybe a little bit more comfortable. And we're going to go back down and we're going to take the other leg into play at this point. So you're going to come back down. Get that leg crossed over. Remember to get into the knee pit. Now the bottom arm, I want you to keep your forearm braced on the pole. That's going to help you with the weight transfer as you take the other leg into position. From here, that leg where you have the foot on the floor is going to come over and around, and you're going to place that knee over the other ankle. From there, you're going to take that foot and you're going to take it behind the pole. This is the Remi position. You're sort of like a pretzel. Everything's kind of all woven in. And this is where you're going to end up. Now, if you notice, that leg does not stay at a 90-degree angle. As you drop into position, this leg that's across the pole is going to rotate into an angle. So it's going to end up more here than here. The reason that the hip mobility helps this move is the higher you start, the more skin that you can get involved in your grip as you're taking that foot down and you're getting into position. If you're starting here, then you're not really pulling any more skin into the equation. It's going to be not quite as grippy, and that means more weight is going to be on the bottom ankle. So try that a few times, again from the base of the pole. Knee around the pole, 90-degree angle with your thighs, walk that foot over the other ankle and behind the pole. The more comfortable you get with this, the more you can start to sort of release that weight from the hands, transfer it down to your legs, and eventually, if you feel comfortable enough, you can start to let go of the hands. Wait until you are super comfortable with that at the base of the pole before you start to take it from a climb. When we take it from a climb, there is a little bit of a tendency to come in a little too close to the pole before getting into the Remi Sit, which makes it fairly impossible to get that knee onto the pole for the Remi. So when you do take it into a climb, remember to keep those hips back. So you're going to climb, and you're going to stay the 90-degree angle, keep that knee just barely on the other side of the pole, and then you'll cross it over. Take the other leg around and over, and then drop into your Remi. So that's it for the Remi Sit. Have fun with this. Post your videos. Tag me so I can look at them because I love seeing what you guys are doing. All right, have a great one.